Hello, this is Shelly, and I am just so excited about sharing with you the things that God is doing and has done in the life of me and my family. I just want to share, I know I shared a couple of miracles that God performed, one in 94 and one in 96. Well, how about we bring it up to date? In 2009, um, God blessed us. We had to move out of where we were living, and I didn't have enough money to move into another place, and I didn't have another place to move into, and um, I had prayed at that time that God would bless us with a place to live because we couldn't stay where we were. So I had went to work, and my boss had called me into the office, and she told me, she said, Michelle, if you find a place to live, we will pay 4 months of your rent. And I was shocked because I didn't have the money that I needed to move. And not only that, but people started giving to my family from my job. They started taking up donations for me and everything like this for us to have the money to move. Then, on top of that, there was a program that is called the Homelessness Prevention Program, and it helps families that are in the process of being evicted for financial reasons, whatever the reason is. And I had applied for the program, but I had applied for the program before it was even open. I'm just gonna show you how God works. So I applied. I went online. I put in my application for assistance. Well, the program wasn't going to open until January 11th, 2010. We had a court date, January 11th, 2010. When I went to court, when we went to court about um, the eviction that we were going through, the judge asked us, well, do we have any any place to live or anything like that? And we were telling them, no, we don't have a place right now. And he gave us 10 days to find a place and to move out into the new place because we couldn't afford to live where we were living at the time. So we had 10 days. 10 days on we my daughter and I, we went out. That was on January 11th. My daughter and I, which I believe was a Tuesday, we went out that Saturday, my daughter and I, to look for a place to live. We looked all day long, and couldn't find a place. 5:30 that evening, God spoke to me and told me to call one of the ladies that I know. So I got on the phone and I called her and I asked her, I said, do you know of any place that has a 3 bedroom, and I would like somewhere private, if you know of anyone that has a place. And she got really quiet on the phone, and I said, hello, and she said yes. She said, I know someone that has a place. And I said, okay. She says, I do. I have a 3 bedroom house. Oh, she said, if you want to go look at it, we'll go look at it today. Now, this is in 2010. I went to court on January 11th. This was the Saturday after we went to court, which was like January 15th. No, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. January 16th, we were talking on the phone about a place. She said, if you want to go look at it today, we can go look at it today. I said yes because I had looked everywhere, couldn't find any place. We go in this place. It's a private house, 3 bedroom, a nice sized place for my family. She said, do you want the place? And I'm like, yes, because I'm thinking in my head, I have nowhere else to live. She handed me the keys. I didn't need a credit check. I didn't need to put money down. She handed me the keys. She said, Michelle, you can move your stuff in today if you wanted to. I, oh man, God is so good. On top of that, I already had 4 months rent coming. The homelessness prevention program called me to say that they were working on my case because they heard about the situation. Let me tell you how good God is. I go to back to work on that Monday after that Saturday of finding a place. I go to work that Monday. The one of the parents, because I work in the preschool, and one of the parents had a daughter in my classroom. So her husband came to pick up the daughter, and I heard that he had gotten a new job. So we're talking after work, and I'm congratulating him on his new job, and I said to him, I said, "Yeah, your wife told me that you have a new job." He says, "Yes, I do." So the Lord told me to ask him. So I asked him. I said, "Well, what type of job do you have?" God is so good. He says, "I work for the homelessness prevention program." My mouth flew open. I'm like, "The homelessness prevention program?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Well, you're the one I need to be talking to." I said, "Because I have applied for assistance from the homelessness prevention program." He says, "Wait a minute." He said, "Mrs. Jackson? Mrs. Jackson?" I said, "Yes." He said, "We're working on your case." He said, "Not only am I working on your case, my boss is working on your case, and his boss is working on your case." He said, "You are our priority." Don't tell me God won't, God gave me favor. God gave me favor that I was the first client that they worked on this program. They gave me the money to move into my new house. The job that I worked on gave me 3 months rent to move into this place. The lady that I talked to gave me the house. I needed a U-Haul. I could not get a U-Haul. Someone called me and said, "We heard about your situation. We will get you the U-Haul so you can move into this new place." When I tell you God will provide everything you need to move when it's time to move, God did everything for me. We got all of our stuff out. We got a new place. We got the rent paid for, lights turned on. Everything fell right in place, and that was in 2010. To God be the glory for the things He has done. God let me know it was time to move, and He orchestrated the whole move. And I thank God for the things that He has done. To God be the glory. Someone is in a situation where they need to move out of their place. The situation is not good where they are, and God is telling them this is the open door for them to get out. God is going to provide what you need to move out. He did it for me, He will do it for you. To God be the glory for the things He hath done. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Proverbs 3, the fifth and the sixth verse. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your path. You be blessed, and know that God is on your side. Amen.